The James HB Carr Stakes, and Ken Callender has all the mail. Kenny.
Yeah, thanks, Max. Named after Jim Carr, the former chairman of the Australian Jockey Club, and it's a race for 3-year-old fillies. Number 1 Eccentricity is the scratching, run on Saturday. Marathon, I think she's got a good chance, Marathon, showing $7 on the tote. Tiara at $21. Georgia Bell, $3.30 out to $3.40. All Pair Girl and Hewler Guest are both scratchings. Golden App at $10. Symbols, she's nosedived into $3.30, and I've got my cash on her. Give her strength. Larry Cassidy, the jockey. Preview at $12. Notable Lady, $26. Food of Love, $15. $26 for Nana Moo. Debut is at $17, and Jan Dorado just over $40. I'm backing Symbols. Gary Willits is with me. What do you think of them, Gaz?
Oh, I really like Symbols in the mounting yard. I thought it looked beautiful. Georgia Bell, I thought it looked pretty good. And the one Marathon, I don't know what happened to it last start, Ken.
Yeah, she got galloped on from behind last start at Hawkesbury. You can forget that run, Gaz, if you like her.
Right, no, well, I'll stick with number 8. I'll stick with you.
Okay, we're on Symbols. Fatty was looking for used betting tickets or something or other down in the other ring a minute ago. I wonder what he's doing now. You there, Paul?
Interesting race, this one. I'm going for a horse called Golden Apt. It's by Purple Patch, and that breed of horse do handle the wet track, although it's drying out all the time. Lisa Crop's riding in tremendous form. It's third up from a spell. Looked pretty good in the mounting yard, I thought, and I'll be on it.
Well, mate, you can have it all on your own. I reckon Golden App's a lower horse than the Australian Dollar, but I can't go past Symbols. I agree with you, boys, back there in the mounting yard. I think it'll win it and win it well. For Billy Mitchell, train them here at Randwick.
Say no more, Kenny.
Okay, Paul, thanks very much. There behind the barrier is number 8, Symbols. Give us strength for Larry Cassidy, just wiping a little bit of sweat off the neck. He's got his whip in his mouth. He won't have it there for long. He'll have it in his hand and giving us a bit of help. Funny thing, some jockeys used to put the whip in their mouth when they wanted to change hands, Gaz. You seen that done?
I certainly have, and the stewards frowned on that. They didn't seem to like that at all. It was a bit dangerous, I suppose, if a horse did fall with you or something. Or
I suppose so. Trouble. There's Preview, who showed promise in Melbourne in the spring, but she went pretty ordinary in a recent run in Sydney and didn't go a lot better in a barrier trial. So well, I don't want to put my cash on her. There's Marathon now. She's the filly we said was galloped on from behind at Hawkesbury. Mick Dittman was in the press to ride her. Mick's still got a bit of food poisoning. And Group 1 Gavin is in the saddle on Marathon.
And she looks pretty good. A lot of these fillies I noticed have sweated up pretty bad today, Ken.
No, she looks a treat and she's got a chance. The man to call the action in race 3 is Johnny Tapp. Here he is.
Good on you, Ken. Race 3, the first of our 4 race coverage today, the James Carr Stakes. As you said, Jim Carr, a long-serving committeeman of the AJC, and he was chairman. I think he was made chairman around about 1974 and did a very, very good job during his tenure. Now, the last couple have moved up into line. We're just waiting for the starter, Bill Cooper, to climb the rostrum, which he's about to do. Oh, there's Symbols breaking through the barrier. Symbols just put a little pressure on the front gates. They sprang open and she darted through, but she's a tractable sort of a filly. Larry Cassidy was able to steady her up immediately, and the clerk of the course, Mick Stanley, was by her side in a flash, and he's going to lead Symbols back to the gates. If they go too far when they break through the barrier, if they happen to go about 200 or 250 metres, they can take a bit of stopping. But if the jockey can grab them immediately, they can invariably return them to the stalls and there's no harm done. She looks very calm about it all. Now here's Symbols back behind the line again, about to take fresh formation. The other fillies stand up well in the gates. 1400 here at Randwick, a shoot start. And barrier positions, if you go through years and years of statistics, this is one starting point where barrier positions are vital. There's starter Billy Cooper looking carefully down the line. They're off and running this time, and Preview is a little bit slow to move. Marathon bounced out in front of Notable Lady, followed by Debut looking for the lead. Symbols is right up there showing plenty of early pace. Georgia Bell is going to settle on the fence, followed by Golden Apt, and then Nanamoo. Food of Love is getting between horses into a handy spot on settling down, and then Preview, followed by Jan Dorado, and out the back is Tiara. In the run to the first turn, there's not a great deal of pace on, and Symbols actually pulled her way to a narrow lead over Debut. Notable Ladies in third place, a length away Nanamoo near the fence, followed by Georgia Bell. Marathon is travelling deep on the outside of Food of Love, and a gap then to Preview Golden App, followed by Jan Dorado and Tiara. tightly packed as they go to the 700 mark, and now there's a rush from Marathon around the outside. She goes up to join Symbols and Debut, and they're going together at the 600 mark. They're a little more than 2 lengths in front of Georgia Bell, who's had a nice run on the fence, followed by Nanamoo, Notable Lady, and then Preview, Food of Love. Golden Apt is dropping out of it and is under heavy pressure, followed by Tayara and Jandarado. Coming over the rise now, and still Symbols has taken the lead as they come over the rise from Debut, but Georgia Bell has now popped the question by Darren Beedman, who looks pretty confident. At the 200 mark, and Georgia Bell has dashed between horses to head Symbols and Debut, and then Preview and Jandarado. Georgia Bell is clear with 100 to go. Symbols boxing on strongly with Debut on the fence, but Georgia Bell, hands and heels to the line, is far too good. Georgia Bell won nicely. Symbols wide out, might just get second and nose in front of Debut. Preview close up, followed by Tayara, Notable Lady, Marathon stopped in the straight, and then Nanamoo, well back Jandarado, Food of Love, and Golden Apt is last. Never touched that filly with the whip. He just rode her very confidently, hands and heels. But the most amazing part about the win is the price. She blew like a southerly buster. Number 4, Georgia Bell, Darren Beedman, 380 and 160. It's a photo for second between number 8, Symbols, $1.40, and number 13, Debut, $4.30. Well, Ken, that filly just never stopped blowing in the betting.
No, John, I think most of the form assessors thought that when put under pressure she wouldn't give much, but the way the race was run, she had the cosy run and she didn't have to get put under a lot of pressure. And as we picked them up there, she sprinted clear. Symbols, who over-raced a little bit early, stuck at it on the outside and just kept kicking back. Good game run, but the other filly, well, the luck went her way today, and there's no doubt the winner will be Georgia Bell. I think Symbols might just grab second. As John told you, the winner has paid $3.80 and $1.60. Second, number 8, Symbols, $1.40, and third, Debut, number 13, has paid $4.30. There's Debut in front in the green cap. Georgia Bell going to her now, the chestnut filly. Then the other chestnut filly with the white blaze is Symbols. The race broke for Georgia Bell, Gary Willis.
Had a beautiful run like that. Nice cover all the way on the run. Here's a lovely shot of Darren Beedman riding Georgina Bell out, hands and heels, going to the line very strongly. The other filly was a good run, Symbols, if you backed at it led, and it's pretty hard to do here.
Yeah, well, I just think she over-raced a little bit, and he doesn't have to go for the whip on this filly. She won't give any more, I can assure you. I think I've backed her every time except when she's won. But congratulations to Connections, the Bradshaw family, win to Ronnie Quinton on Georgia Bell. Now let's pick up this head-on. Out in the middle in the white blaze is Symbols. Inside her, just outside the grey horse, is the winner, Georgia Bell. Over on the rails in the green cap is Debut. But here, they've passed the post, and Georgia Bell was too good. The race went her way. Number 4, the winner, by officially a length and a half, or a length and a quarter, I'm sorry, from Symbols, with Debut only a nose away in third place. And the winning time was 1:25.78 on this dead track at Randwick. On that note, we'll take a break and then come back with more on this special edition of the Wide World of Sports.
Welcome back to Randwick. Let's have a look at the dividends on race number 3. Darren Beedman on Georgia Bell. Number 4 paid $3.80 for a win and $1.60. Number 8 Symbols, $1.40, and Debut in third place, $4.30. Okay, this afternoon the 2-year-olds have